All right, Shalom Akim. Before I start this video, I'd like to give all praises, honors, and glories unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, 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 Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. All right, I also like to give double honors unto the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and were well. And I'd also like to give us a serious salutations out there unto you, Akim, and unto you, Doc, and after teaching this word in sincerity and in faith. All right, to you, I say Shalom. And I'd also like to give a sincere Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, you sincere Akim, Aqua, that watch our videos. All right, the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the world regularly calls Yahweh or Jehovah, and his name means he exists. All right, he's the existing one, the ancient of days, the Holy One of Israel. All right, the name of the Heavenly Father. The name of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, who the world regularly calls Jesus the Christ. His name means he saves, he delivers, right? When you call upon your power, you must say Yahweh Ba Ha Shem. Ba meaning in, Ha meaning the, Shem meaning name, Yahweh Shai. Because scriptures say in John 14:6 that Yahweh Shai is the way, the truth, and the life, and that no man may come unto the Father but through him. And today's lesson, man, is going to be going into the importance of how important it is that the Lord passes over us, man, because we're about to enter into some very serious times, some very detrimental and dangerous times, man, where if Yahweh Shai doesn't pass over you and you don't have Yahweh Shai watching over you, if you're not written in the Lamb's book of life and Michael is not standing up for you, man, you're not going to make it. You are not going to make it. The Lord literally has to be on your side to make it through the times that we're coming into, because scriptures even say that the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. The righteous shall scarcely make it. You know, we going to grab that. The righteous shall. First Peter 4:17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Shem Shai, and if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High, all right? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit to the keeping of their souls to him in well doing as unto a faithful creator. You see, we scarcely gonna make it out of these times, man. You know, when we make it, we gonna make it by the hairs of our chinny chin chin, man. Okay, when we make it, we really gonna know that Yahweh Shem Shah is dealing with us, man, because of all the situations he gonna get us out of. Lord willing, we're part of that number and everything that we gonna go through, man. You know, precept of this would be that mark, okay. Ezekiel 9 and chapter and verse 1. He cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them to have charge over the city to draw near, every man with a destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand, and one man with them clothed in winning with linen, with the writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar, and the glory of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, power of Israel, was gone up from the cherub whereupon he was to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And Yahweh Shem Shai said unto him, go to the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Now, some people try to use this as the mark of the beast, meaning a spiritual mark, okay? But the word here is tawa, thaw, a mark by information, a signature desire mark as a sign of exemption from judgment, okay? It's a spiritual mark, okay? It's not a literal mark, because if you go to Revelation 13 and 16, it's a Greek word, and it's Strong's G5482, a scratch or etching, i.e., stamp as a badge of servitude, or sculptured figure, statue, graven mark, a stamp, an imprinted mark, okay, a mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. So how can these two marks be the same? How can you use this mark to even come near the mark of the beast? So this is the mark exempted from judgment, okay? Because if you take that mark, your judgment is going to be a fiery nuclear death, okay? So this is verse 5. And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly young and old, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon who is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Okay. He said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain, and go ye forth. And they went forth and slew the city. Okay, now let's watch this
Stop.
video.
I don't know how much time we have right now, but I got to get this information out. It's very, very, very important. My girl hit me up early today. She said this morning she would listen to the radio shows, and it was nothing but static. All the radio stations was down. When have y'all ever heard of radio stations being down? So this morning also, I seen 3 fighter jets, missiles on them and all, flying in synchronicity. So in the same day, y'all, I don't know how much time we have, but I feel, this is what I feel, that the whole grid, internet, phones, computers, TVs, electricity, gonna go off. And when this happens, chaos, chaos, chaos. This is your warning. If you're watching this right now, this is your warning. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Stop worrying about all this bullshit out here. Prepare. Because if you don't have shit stocked up, motherfuckers gonna take your shit. It's gonna be a lot of chaos, a lot of killing shit. Watch yourself. Prepare.
Okay, you see? So let's
Stop.
read the scriptures that this brother has. Okay, Jeremiah, servant of Yahushua, 2 Ezra 16:5, all the way down to verse 10. Okay, verse 5, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may any one quench the fire in the stubble when it hath begun to burn, which is going into those nuclear missiles? You're not going to be able to put out the fire that is brought by these missiles. Okay, verse 7, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer, the mighty Yahweh Bashem Yahushua sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Right, man? Because an internet shutdown is coming, man. Okay, and that's also going to lead to the famine of the word, man. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but the hearings of the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and shall not find it. Okay, this is Isaiah 24 and 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a bitter song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Okay, and then if you the for wine here is going into knowledge, wisdom. Okay, when the destruction is happening, people's going to be looking for answers. You see, but Yahweh Shai is going to put the spirit on his men to not speak, man, pursuant to Ezekiel 3:24. Then the spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, Go, shut thyself within thine house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Harawan Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Okay? You know, and then these people is going to know, that a prophet has been among them, and everything that we've been speaking, that the brothers have been speaking on the highways and byways, man. Everything that they've been talking about, everything that they've been preaching comes to pass, man. Ezekiel 2:1, he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Yashar'Allah, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. Their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Ha'arawan, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and they will hear, whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Yet shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Okay, Ezekiel 33:33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them, okay? And these people have been scoffing and mocking and laughing at the men of the Lord and the apostles, the elders, for too long, man. Okay, Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And what is that vision, man? Okay, let's go. Let's get into it. What's going to come? What's going to happen when this grid is shut down? Okay, it's like Ezra 15:14. Okay, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, man. Do destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there to be sedition among men and invading one another, right, man? Because people's gonna run to their grocery stores or supermarkets trying to stock up on food, gonna be fighting over food or whatever. Okay, people's gonna be invading your house, invading your territory, man, trying to get food out of you, man, out of your household, man. Okay, that neighbor that you have drinks with or your friend that you may go out with every now and then, man, they gonna die, okay? And they gonna be trying to get what you got, man. They gonna be going in your house, going in your crib, okay? And shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay, it's like Esdras chapter 16 and verse 18. Okay, I'm gonna start verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come, man? Because Ezra's seen all this wickedness happening, all hell breaking loose, man, and it terrified him, man. He didn't know what he was going to do during those times. But see, if you're a man of the elect, man, you don't have nothing to worry about. You're not going to have to worry about what you're going to do in those times. Because Yahweh Shai is going to take care of you, and he's going to protect you, man. He's going to be there for you. Okay, verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. The dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be casted down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it, man. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honors, and glories unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, man. We in some Yapa times, man, some very beautiful times, man. Stay prayed up, stay strong in the spirit. Until next time I say, Shalom.